Hey, g'day friends. It's Lance Klessig. We're here. Pretty awesome day from southeast Minnesota, mid-July. And I just want to give you a quick update. This is kind of a continuation from a video that we did here a few weeks back on a dairy. That was, you can see it here. This was a triticale field. And so we wanted to kind of show you what's happened since then. You know, last year this was corn silage drilled with about 100 pounds of triticale to the acre. The dairy came and took off on this field that ran around 9 ton to the acre. And you know, across the farm, I think there was about 300 some acres, and they ran anywhere from about 7 to 10 ton, which is about normal for them. But again, what's happened since then is we have, you can probably see the soybeans here that were immediately planted after this was harvested. We have a fair amount of the triticale, you know, that has actually come back, and so we are feeding the biology with that. You know, we're providing a fair amount of armor, which is helpful. And as you look down, it's probably hard to see, but you know, this triticale stubble provided some pretty awesome weed suppression. And so yeah, we're seeing a few broadleaves pop up here and there, but by and large, it is a quite clean field, and that's a plus. So we're, you know, not having to spray it multiple times, probably just get by with one pass of herbicide. And also wanted just to kind of compare. So here we have a soybean plant that was planted last part of April. It was no-tilled into some corn stalks on a farm that has some good history of no-till and cover crops. But again, we're not that, you know, growth stage wise. Sure, we've you know, here's the soybean plant from this field. Sure, we've lost some potential yield potential. Two potentials in the same sentence there. But what I'm getting at is that here we are raising, you know, essentially raising 3 crops in 2 years time frame. We're feeding the biology. We're choosing to, you know, stimulate the biology. And we're really focused in on ROI. And so this triticale is some very cheap forage compared to our corn silage or alfalfa haylage. And then also the last, I think, 5 or 6 years, this farm, you know, with the amount of soybean acres they run, you know, they're usually only 2 to 3 bushels lower than if they would have planted the soybeans right away this spring. So again, you know, you combine corn silage, triticale for forage, and then soybeans for grain. You know, we are stacking crops in this in the crop rotation, and that's really helpful. So again, just wanted to bring you a quick update here from southeast Minnesota. It's a beautiful, actually kind of feels a little bit fallish. We were down in the low 60s last night. So thanks for joining us. If you like our videos, give us a thumbs up, and choose to make it a great day, everyone.